Hello YouTube. Today I wanted to talk about another prototype I'm working on, a folding bow saw. It is based on a design I saw on the Ramir's website. It's made of mahogany, some brass, it's also got a 24-inch, I believe, a raker tooth blade inside, a brand new one, some leather and some paracord pretty much. So ignore the fact that it's a bit discoloured around here because I was a bit anxious in adding these leather straps because I was going away obviously to that fair, and it's sort of discoloured the wood a little bit in this place. This is the sort of original colour of the mahogany. It sort of absorbed the linseed oil I put on there, but I do plan on retreating this. So anyway, so there's a couple of leather straps, and what they do is, I don't know if you can see that, there's some sort of rebates, or rabbits in America, hiding these bits of the sort of exposed blade, but you'll see what that was all about. You undo this, and then the blade sort of stays in place, and you sort of carry the blade with it. So it's a folding sort of design. You put your cross piece straight into the rebates like that with it's like a mortise and tenon if you like, and then literally take your cordage. So basically, I don't know if you can see that properly. Like I say, this is the discoloration on the wood here, ignore that. But yeah, so you've got brass plates either side, and they've got like a little recess where the leather sort of sits into, just for sort of the grip really when you're using it. You can see the way the brass sort of straddles the blade just to add a bit of strength. Because I felt like that was going to be the weak point. The trouble is with these folding saws is the actual pin needs to be nearer to the sort of cutting side than the other side in order for the blade to sort of fold down into it, and I just found that was a weak point. So what I did was I attached these plates with epoxy, and also added I tapped a hole and added some stainless threaded bar. I don't know if you can see that. Some stainless threaded bar that I obviously filed and sawed a little flathead top into it so you can unscrew it. Obviously these bits of leather, so you don't lose them, can just be sort of attached onto this part here. That's the folding bow saw, and it really does work a treat, do you know what I mean? The rebates, the crosspiece sits into the rebate like so, which again was a differentiation. I don't know what I'm talking about this morning, but it's slightly different from the designs I've seen in there, in that it just adds that little bit more strength in my opinion. And so basically, yeah, that sits in the rebates, and in order to close it down, it's pretty damn quick. Obviously the leather comes off, so this part gets unwound, cross piece comes out, and this all just folds down onto itself. Right, so, oh yeah, also in the with the tops, I added some brass into the tops as well, and I don't know if you can see that pin just poking through. It's pinned in 3 places as well. It's got a pin either side here in the smaller parts, and it's also got, I don't know if you can see that pin there as well, another brass pin, just to add a little bit more rigidity to the blade. And it's also got you know, like a lanyard tube, I guess you'd call it, and so that just literally folds around. Stuff that in there if you want. But I've got some cotton canvas in my possession, and I'm just waiting for my mum to actually come back off of holiday, because she's quite a good seamstress, and hopefully she can make us a nice pouch for this. I'm thinking like a 2-slot pouch where both of these will slot into, and it can just literally be carried. But now I'll switch to me using it just so you can see that it actually works.